Come on, ain't no go, baby, go. Oh yes, do all that rock you in the best. Oh yes, do all that rock you, rock you, rock you, rock you.
A perfect day for me and a perfect life would be to be able to wake up and do whatever it is my heart desires, by still staying in my routine, you know, but being able to implement new agendas, new goals, new habits, new things in my life that will make me feel good, make me feel like I am doing my job and being a blessing to others. And it doesn't always mean from a financial standpoint, but being able to just live in my purpose gracefully is like the ultimate life for me. And I am really starting to home in on just doing what I need to do to get myself one step closer every day. And I think that it's important that we aren't just living life and going through this journey of life feeling empty. We are so much bigger than just what we're doing and just our first and last names and where we live and what car we drive, how much money we make. We are so much bigger than that. And I feel like I want to take part in getting people to really tap into their true self. It's not about what you look like. It's not about, like I said, what you drive, how you live, where you live, your status quo and your friend circle and how successful everyone is around you. It's truly about what makes you feel good about yourself, what gives you that end satisfaction at the end of your day every day. So that's the journey I'm on, becoming her. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy J. If you are new here, I do invite you to go ahead and subscribe for good vibes, because I do think you're gonna love it here. If you are a returning subscriber, then you guys already know this drill. So welcome back to another vlog. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday. The girl is alive and she is well. I hope that you guys are doing well as well. So today's vlog is going to be slightly different, the way I put it together, but it's really just homing into, like I said, my purpose. I'm really trying to dive deep into it. I feel like this is my calling, especially as of lately, and I know I've talked to you guys about it so many times, and I just feel like I'm really tapping into what it is I'm supposed to be here doing. And to some it may sound shocking, but to those who really know me in real life will know, like, okay, yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And then to even some of you guys may have been watching me, and you guys may be like, okay, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, you'll be good at doing that. So I can share with you guys what it is. There's still some details and things that I'm going to leave out because there are some things that are still in progress. However, we can go ahead and share. So I'm keeping the name and everything to myself right now, just because I'm waiting for my paperwork and everything to be finalized with the state and, you know, all of that good stuff. But drum roll. And some of y'all might have already guessed what it is. I know my cousin was trying to guess, and she was like, I think I know what it is. And I'm like, what? She was like, you're gonna get back to singing. I'm like, girl, no. No, girl. I sing in the shower or when I'm cooking. But listen, your girl is starting a women empowerment company. Yep, I am. I really am. And you might be like, what? And let me tell you. So I had an organization that I had called Business Women Rock, and I've always had a passion for business, entrepreneurship, and just women. Like, I want women to be able to form a sisterhood. I feel like as women, there's just so much weight on our shoulders, and there is no color to it. I don't like separating everything and just making it look like, oh, black women have it this way. Yes, we do have odds against us, and we do know what comes with that, but that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on women as a whole and just forming a sisterhood for ourselves, you know, a supportive community, a safe place. And I had my organization called Business Women Rock, and it was just more focused on entrepreneur spirited women who just wanted to work for themselves or had a good business idea, or maybe started even their own business but didn't know how to push it, didn't know how to really network and market and get it out there, needed the actual push or motivation, you know, things like that. So that's what we did. We did amazing. I'm not gonna, like, you know, short end us, because we definitely did a good job, but there were too many, like, internal issues, and that just comes from, like, implementing friends, you know, and me and Angie were the last ones standing. But with that being said, I wanted to still have something like that, but not be geared towards just business. Like, I don't want to close anyone out. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't be a part of because they don't own a business, you know, or whatever. So I was like, you know, I still want to do that. Like, that's just my calling. I feel like that. And then more recently, with my mouth is dry, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'm not trying to LL Cool J y'all down, but girl. So more recently, I have been in the mental health queue with my job. And at first, when I was asked to do that queue, I was a little skeptical, because I was like, mental health, like, that's a scary topic, you know, and it's very touchy. And I think I was more intimidated by it because of the emphasis that was put on it. Like, oh, it's a very high watch queue, and you gotta deal with them with white gloves, and people are gonna be calling in, you know, in a crisis, and you have to be careful how you talk to them, your tone, this, that, and this. I was like, oh my gosh. But as I've been doing it now, I don't even remember how long I've been doing it, but I've been doing it for some time now, and I'm just like, so many people that I speak with have called in crisis, have called in crying, have called in wanting to commit suicide, wanting to harm others. And I have been able to literally talk them from the edge, to the point where they're laughing, they're thanking me over and over. They're asking for my personal number to keep in touch with me. Some of them have been like, you need to be in this field, like you need to be a therapist. And I've even gone into looking into possibly going back to school to be a therapist, but I don't want to go that deep into it, and I don't want to go that route into it, right? So I'm like, I don't want to be a therapist. I'm not a therapist. However, I do think that I am blessed with being able to empower people, motivate people, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of feel better about themselves, to jumpstart their idea, jumpstart their day, figure out how to organize their mindset, you know? And it's crazy because they say therapists need therapists, coaches need coaches, you know? So with all that said, I am taking a wellness coach course. Shout out to my job. And yeah, so that's being covered by my job. I'm taking a wellness course, coaching course. So after I'm done, I will officially be a wellness coach. And I know y'all like, wellness coach, girl. But listen, like I said, coaches need coaches. So everybody has things they need to work on. Everybody does. Mine is, y'all know, my weight loss and my relationship with food. And I just feel like, okay, by me being a wellness coach, it's going to give me what I need to help me too. On top of which, I'm going to get a coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a therapist. So I just feel like, excuse me, that's my calling. I have had so many different confirmations in the past like 3 months, y'all. And I'm not lying. So many confirmations down to my neighbor. And I just feel like this is just truly my calling. I have prayed on it. I've gotten the answers over and over to the point God was like, listen, I'm not gonna tell you again. All right, either you're gonna do something with it or you're not. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna do something with it. So I just wanted to keep it under wraps because I was still like unsure. And I'm like, God, you sure? Are you sure of me? You know, like, and that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we question ourselves. Are we good enough? And I know y'all heard me say that, like, I've questioned, like, am I good enough? Is this truly what I'm supposed to be doing? Is anyone going to take me serious? Is anyone going to even want me to coach them? But I'm like, listen, it is what it is. Like, when you have a gift, no one can take it from you. And I don't try. It just comes off. It's just a natural thing. So my latest example I'll use is I had someone call in the other day to the mental health line. And I got to make this quick because in 10 minutes I have my first client. So, okay, I have someone call in to the mental health line, and she was very, very distressed. She says she doesn't feel like she's being heard, and she's spoken with therapists, she's had her appointments and things like that, but she doesn't feel like her mental health is being taken serious. Now, like I said, I'm not a therapist, right? But in my department and what I do in the mental health queue is I am the first point of contact for them. So before they make it to the crisis line or to the psychiatry department, they talk to me. And my goal is to calm them down. You know, like, no one wants anyone to do harm to themselves or to anyone else around them. And so being that I'm their first point of contact, if they express those type of feelings, I don't think about, oh, let me just shoot them off here, let me shoot them off there. No, I'm going to take hold of the conversation and I'm going to nurture it. And whatever it is they need at that moment, I'm going to give them. So in her case, she felt like she wasn't being heard. She felt like she wasn't being taken serious. She felt like she was at my company's mercy, you know, my job's mercy. And was just being walked over, which is a horrible feeling. And I felt bad because I'm like, that's not what we stand for, and that's not something that we want, you know, our members feeling like. So I made the necessary calls. I tried to figure out what we could figure out for her. I asked her, you know, what do you think you need? And she was letting me know she found a program, an external program that's free for her. She will be able to be an inpatient there, and all she needs is this form filled out by her doctor. And I don't want to go too much, you know what I'm saying? Because although I'm not giving names or anything like that, I still feel like I don't want to share, you know, people's like stuff, right? But just to give you a general synopsis, by the end of the call, I basically had to let her know, like, okay, well, you know, you have an appointment with your therapist tomorrow. Maybe you can discuss alternative means of additional treatment or whatever have you. But at this immediate moment, there really isn't too much that we can do right now. You know, and then I just was like, I can do this, that, and a third, and have it looked into and have you assigned to a case manager, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the call, she was just like, okay. And then I said, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done more for you. But definitely speak with your therapist tomorrow at your appointment. She was like, okay. And then she was like, ma'am. I said, yes. She said, if you pray, can you please pray for me? And I said, of course. And we got off the phone. It just didn't sit right with me. It just did not sit right with me. And I was like, I need to call her back. I need to call her back. And I held her case open. And I called her right back. Like, I had another call come in, and after that call, I called her back. And I was like, hey, you know, I didn't like how we got off the phone. And I want to let you know that I hear you and that I am taking everything that you're saying serious. And I was like, at this moment, are you feeling the need to do harm to yourself or anyone else? And she said, no, I'm not at that point. And then she just said, I just feel alone in my fight for my mental health. And I said, do you want to talk? Do you want to, you know, get some things off your chest? Do you feel like you want to talk to someone? She said, yes. I said, well, I'm available if you want to talk to me. And she just opened up, and she first was a little reserved because she was saying it's not easy for her to just, you know, talk to people. She has to feel a connection. But she just opened up the floodgates of all that she was going through. And I was just an ear for her. And that's all she wanted. That's all she wanted, was just someone to hear her and feel what she's saying. And I just like, listen, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she's a sister in Christ, and we prayed. Yeah, y'all, I be praying. Okay, like, I'm gonna pray for you, because one thing is, if you're gonna ask me to pray for you, honey, I'm gonna pray for you. And we did that. And when we got off the phone, before we got off, she was so thankful. I even felt elated. Like, I felt like it was therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? To just have that connection with someone like her. And she said, but right before we got off, she said, I know you're not a therapist, but that was definitely your calling. And then she said, I hope that you're doing something in relation to helping people like myself. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, thank you so much, you know. And then she was like, have a blessed day, be blessed in all your endeavors. She was such a sweetie. And that just gave me my confirmation. And I'm like, I felt like that conversation and her words were, and I get like teary-eyed thinking about it because it's just so surreal, but I feel like that was the confirmation of like God saying, I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm gonna tell you one more time. So here we are, you guys. It is 8:53, so I have a few more minutes, and then I have my first client. I am excited for this journey that I'm on, and I'm gonna get everything together. And once I get everything together, of course, obviously, I'll share it with you guys. And this is just for, like I said, a sisterhood. You know, there's a lot of people out there that feel lonely, that may not have siblings in real life, or, you know, had friends and you guys dispersed and are no longer friends or no anymore, live far away from each other, or you just feel so consumed with work that you feel like you're losing yourself, you know. I know y'all heard that from me many a times. But I feel now, I finally feel grounded. I finally feel like I have a good, soft routine for myself, and it's so comfortable and relaxing. So this is my real life, y'all. Like, I really journal every morning. I really read the devotions, my daily devotions and my Bible scriptures every morning. I really do get into Bible study, faith chat Thursdays. I'm not gonna say every Thursday, but very often. And I'm really just enjoying my nice, slow mornings to myself. And mornings have just ended up being for me, you know, like that. This is my time when my house is the most quiet. Everyone is asleep. There's no distractions. And this is just what works for me. So we just have to tap into what works for you. You know, what point in your day are you able to be the most successful with whatever it is you're wanting to obtain? If you want to learn how to meditate, if you want to pray more, what point in your day, you know, what location is it best? What time of day is it good for you to do that without distraction? And I feel like once we get a hold of what works, like in our life, right? What works for us? Like, okay, I want to learn how to play piano. Just throw something out there. But the excuse is, oh, I don't have time. I'm busy. I have to pick the kids up. I have to cook for my spouse. I have to go to work. My job is so demanding. I'm in meetings all day. I mean, we can go on and on and on, because the list that life throws is always going to list. Like, we're always going to have things going on. And if you leave it up to me, I'm going to always tell you I don't have time, because I am busy. I do have a lot. I have 3 other people and myself that I have to divide my time and energy with, you know. But there's time, and we just have to make it time. Like, make the time, make it a priority, fit it in. Start with 10 minutes. If you have 10 free minutes, start with 10 minutes. If you have to say a prayer or meditate while you're in the shower, do it. It's just a start, you know what I'm saying? So we'll dive more into it as we get going. But I have been working, y'all. I've been working and getting a lot done behind the scenes, getting some paperwork done, contracts, and all kinds of stuff. The one thing that I'm going to be starting to work on now is my website, but I do want to get that professionally done. So I want to probably work with someone on that. And I haven't figured out yet if I'm going to just do like an all-out website just yet, or if I'm just going to do like an appointment style booking type of website for now, and then inch my way into, you know, a bigger website or whatever the case is. But we have goals. I'm not going to share too much. I don't want to overshare, but as we get into it and as things, you know, happen, I will definitely share with y'all what's going on, because it's one thing that I want to share that's really, really big. I think all of y'all, to be honest, would want to take a part in it, would really want to be a part of it. So let me go ahead and get going so I'm not late. Alright, you guys, I just got off of the meeting, or the appointment. It is 9:41. I didn't pick y'all up because I just was like, you know, that's not appropriate. So, but it was a really good introduction. I think I'm gonna pretty much run all of my first visits like that. Yeah, for the most part, until like I can really, you know, get like a structured thing. But it was good. It was good. It was kind of like a, this is who I am, and this is who I want to be, and this is what I'm currently doing, and this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me go first type of thing, and then now you go, because you want to open up the floor to make your client feel comfortable enough to talk to you. So that's what we did. My mom FaceTimed me while I was on the call, so I'm getting ready to call her back now. So yeah, and then I'm about to start my day. Y'all see who's up under me as always, y'all. And I'm sorry, I'm sitting in front of this window so the lighting. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and get my day started. I do have a busy day. We'll run down the to-do list in just a minute. I'm gonna call my mom back, and then I'm gonna go over what I want to do today. Y'all already know, like, on my days off, I'm busy. Like, I try to like stay busy, so it's definitely gonna be a full vlog today. I just want to utilize my time right. So let me call my mom and I'll hit y'all right back. sometimes I have to like tell myself, Chrissy, slow down, pause, take a break, stop, do nothing. It's a house day. It is a house day. It is a stay in the house day. It is a relaxed day. It is a take it easy, don't stress day. It is a do whatever you want day. It is a to-do list what day, okay? I changed into another pajama top because the other one kept unbuttoning and my milkshake ain't trying to bring the boys to the yard. So, yeah. I'm gonna chill. Another birthday dress potential was delivered today. And yeah. So I'm thinking about investing in a business for the kids that I think could do really, really well in the area that we're in for them. So I'm getting ready to go online and just research what it's gonna take, because I do think that it'll be a good thing. But y'all, I'm still editing this vlog. I forgot we were on Caden's birthday vlog, so this one's a little lengthy. I think I'm almost wrapping it up. I don't know, I'm gonna take it easy and chill today. To-do list what? Yeah, we're having a nice, cool, calm, and relaxing day. Like I said, y'all, we're all about being intentional, and so we're not putting no stress on ourselves. If y'all don't feel like doing it today, don't do it today. It's okay. Just don't make that every day, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay to take a day off from everything, and that's what I'm doing. I always feel like I have to be doing something. If I'm not doing something, I'm not being productive. I'm wasting time, and time is valuable, and we don't get time back, and my mind just constantly goes, I lose sleep. Like my mom said, ever since I was young, it's just been in me. I don't know how to do nothing. And although I wanted today to be very productive, I listened to my body this time and did nothing.